Hi, I'm Mandy James from The Steve Shannon Show on 97 ZOK, and welcome back to my living room for another episode of Netflix and Chilled, Wine, a video series dedicated to the two things that I love to do the most in this world, and that's binge watch Netflix original shows and have a nice glass and sometimes a bottle of chilled wine. If you've never seen my video series before, here's how it works. I watch the very first episode of a brand new show on Netflix, and I give you a play-by-play review as I'm watching the show and drinking a bottle of wine. The longer the show, the better or the worse the review. This week I'm drinking Barefoot Moscato and we're watching The Staircase. The Staircase is an award-winning documentary series that gives us a rare and revealing inside look into the high-profile murder case of author Michael Peterson, who's accused of murdering his wife, who he found in a pool of blood at the bottom of a staircase. I've actually seen this case featured on Dateline before, and I was convinced that he was guilty, but something tells me that this documentary is going to make me think otherwise. The ultimate question is, was this a crime or an accident? I oftentimes wonder when I'm watching shows like this, when the person who's been accused of the crime immediately tells somebody, I didn't do it, it wasn't me. That kind of sends me a little hint, and I'm no detective or anything, that they might have had something to do with it. It's one thing to watch a show like How to Get Away with Murder and see what it's like to be a defense attorney, but when you're seeing it in real life and what it's really like to go behind the scenes and what a defense team actually goes through to create a case for their defendant, it's super fascinating just talking about the different theories that they could possibly use to help somebody walk away from a crime. Just a warning for anybody who's a little queasy when it comes to blood or really morbid scenes, you are going to see a lot of that in this documentary. They really aren't leaving out a single detail when it comes to this case. You're going to see every photograph, everything. It's extremely graphic. Holy crap, that is a lot of blood. I don't know how that much blood could come from somebody falling down the stairs. I just don't. Right now in the documentary, they're actually reenacting what they think happened during this accident to see what, if anything, Michael could hear while he was apparently sitting out at the swimming pool while his wife Kathleen was falling down the stairs. Very interesting stuff. Something that you wouldn't even think about looking at when putting together a defense case, at least as a normal person, not an attorney. And that's actually how they end the very first episode of The Staircase, a fascinating documentary series that covers a high-profile murder case of the author Michael Peterson. This is so interesting and so intriguing because you get to see all the things that you don't get to see in a normal crime series like Dateline or 48 Hours. Obviously, I'm going to keep watching because I'm officially hooked to The Staircase. I'm going to give it 2 glasses because I kind of know what's going to happen at the end, but I don't really know, so we're going to keep watching. So you tell me, what are you watching on Netflix? And what should I watch next? And make sure that you subscribe to ZOK TV so that you know when the next episode of Netflix and Chilled Wine is on.